if you're lucky enough and you have also a pass pawn together with your queen, then usually the win is very easy. This is my game against Ninov. Let me just demonstrate you the way to win the game. First of all, you are improving your queen to the maximum, and then you start to advance your pass pawn. Queen b2, rook c4 was played here, and then I push the pawn on a5, bishop d4, queen b3. You're trying to push the pawn as much as possible. The more distant the pawn is from the king's flank, the easier it would be for you to crack the opponent's position. Once that you push it to the maximum, one of the black pieces will have to stand there and to defend it. Actually, both of the pieces will be engaged in the defense of the pawn. This means that you will have a free king on the attack on the other side of the board. Don't forget to play on both flanks in that case too. Rook c3 was played, queen a4, e5. The bishop is stable on e5, but this is not good enough for black to defend the position. a6, rook c7. And like I told you, don't forget to play on the other side of the board and to create some further weaknesses there and to attack something on this side to try to stretch the defense of the opponent. One weakness he can easily deal with, but two weaknesses it's not possible. g4, king g7, f4 was played. The bishop has to be defended by the pawn, so it's easy to push this pawn on f4. Rook a7. Now the thing that we have mentioned, white is practically having an extra king in the game. The king is coming closer. f6, rook e4, king e4, rook e7, king d5, bishop a7. The king is marching further on d6, already creating some concrete threats. It's very hard for black to defend. King f8, and now comes the final breakthrough on g5. White is also getting a second passer on the king side. After g5, ef4, g takes f6, rook f7, king e6. All white needs to do is to get rid of this rook on e7, and he can do it on any rate because his pawns are very close to the promotional square. He can even afford sacrificing the queen, which I did in the game with queen a3 check, king g8 and queen e7. And this is the end of it. The pawns are getting promoted. Black resigned.